Chicago's O'Hare Airport can be a magical place when you arrive early, get through the pre-flight process easily, and end up on the plane ready to take off. It's a little less magical when you sit on the tarmac forever because a labor dispute with the mechanics causes a work slowdown and a vehicle mysteriously runs into the plane and damages it, leaving you stuck in a Chicago hotel overnight, then back at the airport a day later along with a lot of other people who didn't fly out when they hoped to. This poor soccer team missed a game they were due to play in Spain, and were still surprisingly cool about it. I may personally side with labor automatically during these disagreements, but these labor disputes sure do lead to some unhappy customers, which is the point, I guess. But eventually, I got back on the plane. I was flying with one of my best friends, Danny, and his almost unfairly kind and beautiful family who live in America, but also spend a lot of time in their father's home in the Spanish port city of Valencia, and they allowed me to come along and stay with them. This was one super long flight, but the next day I was in Spain. How do I distill an amazing 2-week stay in Spain into a short video? I could, and have, talked for hours about what I saw and did, but I'll just hit a couple of highlights. I saw the City of Arts and Sciences in Valencia, perhaps best known to non-Spanish people as the colony planet in the Doctor Who episode Smile, with those creepy emoji robots who kill you if you stop smiling. I saw bullfighting arenas, swam in the Mediterranean, saw tons of ancient Roman ruins, and visited many churches, one of which was the Basilica of San Isidora, that, hey, just might have the actual Holy Grail. In any case, it's the only potential Holy Grail in the world that the Vatican hasn't ruled out. I saw gorgeous architecture, met interesting people, and ate incredible foods. Here I am at a restaurant where they make absolutely amazing paella, that incredible Valencian dish of rice, saffron, and meat or seafood. After it was made, Danny and I proceeded to carry it through the streets of Valencia to his grandparents' house. I tried so many amazing foods, but the two that stood out were Iberico pork and Cabrales cheese. Iberico is to pork as Kobe is to beef. The breed of pigs grown in Spain have a huge amount of fat in their muscles, which gives the meat a marbling superior to most other breeds of pig. It also makes Iberico pork incredibly expensive, especially when the pigs are fed on acorns, which imparts a uniquely delicious flavor to the meat. I had an opportunity to try both acorn-fed and non-acorn-fed. Let's start with the non-acorn-fed. As we can see, the marbling on the meat is fantastic, and tasting it, it's beautiful. It tastes as pig should be. And now, for the acorn-fed Iberian pig loin. Beautiful piece of meat. Physically, the marbling, it's cut thin. You can see the light through it. I think I prefer the acorn-fed. That earthiness provides a depth of flavor to it. Both delicious. Top the line. I have to go with the acorn-fed. Cabrales cheese is traditionally made from a combination of cow, goat, and sheep milk and is evidently aged and develops mold in limestone caves where goats are allowed to roam with their dirty goat feet tracking in the stuff goats typically track in. The combination of factors involved in its making creates a cheese so strong and unique that it's not for the faint of heart, but it is so highly prized that the most expensive cheese ever sold at auction was Cabrales cheese, 5.78 pounds for $16,000. Now I'm a huge fan of blue cheese and strong cheese, so I am super excited to be trying this. If you were in the room with me, you would be able to smell the cheese. And that generally means it's gonna have a strong taste. And on the bread with the butter kind of cuts it, and that's how it's supposed to be. It prevents it from being too strong or too overly salty or something like that. The pungent smell is also found in the taste, so a complete day's worth of umami in a single bite. Again, it's not traditionally eaten just by itself because how strong it is, but we're gonna see how it is. The cheese has a creamy texture. It's smooth, it's soft. That saltiness, you get that umami. If you can get past the smell on the cheese, you're probably gonna find a fantastic tasting cheese, and that is what you have here.
This is fantastic. I would recommend putting on everything you were gonna have cheese on before. Put this kind of cheese on instead.
I ate so many wonderful foods and saw so many incredible sights that I could go on forever. But I'm sure this video was a little too much like watching vacation slides for a lot of people. So I'll leave it at this. I spent most of my savings going to Spain, but I'd definitely do it again in a heartbeat.